Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Update on PDM summit. As you are aware that there was a meeting of Pakistan Democratic Movement, which is comprising 11 opposition political parties. But the mainstream political parties are three. Number one, Pakistan People's Party. Number two, Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz, and third is Jamiat Ulama Islam Fadl Rahman Group. So they conducted their summit, and all the leadership of these parties, they participated. From PMLN, Mariam Nawaz, she attended that meeting, and from Pakistan People's Party, Mr. Bilal Bhutto Zardari, he was there along with his leadership, and Maulana Fadl Rahman, or chief of Jamiat Ulama Islam Fadl Rahman Group, he was presiding the summit. The formation of Pakistan Democratic Movement, which is in short called as PDM, was for the purpose of to remove or compel to the sitting government of Mr. Imran Khan to resign from government. So for that reason, they had been conducting various type of public meetings in various big cities of Pakistan. The elections of Senate are also quite close. 50% of the senators, they are going to retire after completion of their 6 years term. So that is very important, because in Senate at this moment, the ruling party is in minority. They are not in majority, and opposition parties, they are in majority. So if the ruling party will get more seats in these forthcoming Senate elections, certainly ruling party will strengthen its position. They are already in simple majority in National Assembly, and if they get majority in Senate, that way, in that situation, the ruling party will have no problem to legislating the things and also introducing new laws or amending the laws very easily, which is not possible at this moment, because the ruling party is not in majority in Senate. As PDM already had been announcing in public meetings and gatherings that they are going to resign from the assemblies, the members of those parties who are in provincial assemblies or national assembly, they will resign, and they were target of 31st of January, which has gone, and now many days have passed and we are no resignation. And similarly, boycott of by-elections and elections of Senate. Suggestion from Pakistan People's Party to introduce no confidence motion in the National Assembly against the Prime Minister of Pakistan. So these were the main agenda items which were discussed. The meeting continued for longer hours, and initially there were some differences between the major parties on some issues, like Pakistan People's Party was suggesting to move no confidence motion against the Prime Minister of Pakistan, which PMLN was not in that favor, because as per their assessment, they had not the required numbers available, or if the no confidence motion will not be successful, in that case the PTA government will become more strengthened and more strong. So that was there was a sort of difference, and similarly difference was on resignations. On this, PMLN and JUF and the other parties, they were agreed to tender their resignation from the provincial assemblies and National Assembly. But Pakistan People's Party, as you know, that I had been giving my analytical analysis many times, that there will be no resignation by Pakistan People's Party, because Pakistan People's Party is a ruling party in Sindh province, and they have 2.5 years left to complete their tenure of 5 years, and they will not surrender that period and will not leave that government, because their stronghold is Sindh, from where the top leadership of Pakistan People's Party belong. So they will try to create an environment and convince the people of Sindh using these 2.5 years which are left, attract the people of the common people to give them votes again in the elections of 2023. That was my analytical forecast, that there will be no decision on immediate resignations. There will not be a decision on moving no confidence motion against the Prime Minister of Pakistan. So the same thing has happened. For a time being, they did not decide about these two things, two main agenda items, and no announcement has been made on it. About by-elections, Pakistan People's Party already had decided to be part of that by-elections, and similarly the election of Senate. And now all the parties which are part of PDM, they have a consensus after long deliberations during the summit that they will fully participate actively in the elections of Senate, and will also try to get the seat of Chairman Senate and Deputy Chairman Senate. And for that reason, Pakistan People's Party had strategy to get one seat at least in the Senate from Punjab, because they don't have much members in Punjab Assembly, and they have apparently, and as I have heard, that they are interested to bring Mr. Yusufzai Gilani, former Prime Minister of Pakistan, in Senate. So that's why the PDM has announced that there will be collective participation in the Senate elections. So what will be the collective participation? Who will get the benefit of that collective participation in the Senate elections? Obviously, as you know that Mr. Asif Zardari, ex-president of Pakistan, he is very smart in his playing his cards, political cards. So he wants to bring Mr. Yusufzai Gilani from Punjab in the Senate, and in the current situation, it's not possible because in provincial assembly they don't have much membership. So they are hopefully, and there's likelihood that they are going to be to talk with the PMLN leadership that they should support to Mr. Yusufzai Gilani, or and if there is any other candidate from Punjab to bring in Senate, and in reciprocation, Pakistan People's Party can give one seat from Sindh, and Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz can bring any favorite person from Sindh in the Senate. So I guess this type of understanding and give and take will be done in the Senate elections. About Long March, which you see already analytically, that was my forecast that they will announce some date. So that has been announced. So on 26th of March 2021, the Long March will start from various locations of Pakistan towards Islamabad, and most probably the processions from various cities of Pakistan and the provinces of Pakistan will reach to Islamabad on or around 30th of March 2021. And then they have kept this open, that what will happen in Islamabad, whether they are going to plan some sit-in there for some days or for longer period. They have announced that they will decide about it at that time. So they will see the strength, what they have brought in Islamabad. If the strength will be sufficient in numbers, then most probably, which I see as per my analytical forecast, that they will certainly opt for sit-in or dharna in Islamabad, and that may continue for some days in order to cripple, paralyze the management of the city and management of the government in the capital. So they are going to plan this, and let's see what happens actually. There is also a sort of suggestion and rather persuasion that Maulana Fazlur Rahman should also come in the Senate after getting a seat in the election of Senate. And that seems possible because now they have decided to be part of elections of Senate collectively at the platform of PDM. So it seems that Maulana Fazlur Rahman will also be one of the new senators in Pakistan Senate, and by that way he will also be part of parliament, because during the election of 2018 he lost his seats and he could not be part of Pakistan parliament. And thereafter, most probably, he will also be the one of the candidates, and most probably the candidate on behalf of PDM for the seat of chairman Senate. Apparently, the ruling party PTI will get more seats in Senate, and possibly PTI will be successful to have their own chairman and deputy chairman in Senate, because of their seats will be more than as compared to opposition or PDM. This is what I wanted to share with you. Please keep me in your praise. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.